Hello everybody, and this is the third video in my series of tutorials. This time we don't deal with keys but with the way to get to a open world Peerless boss. As far as I know, there are 3 open world Peerless bosses, which means they are bosses but you don't need keys for them, everyone can reach them. Those are Navrey in the underworld, the Slasher in the Stygian Abyss, and Cora in Dungeon Covetous. And today I want to show you how to run to Navrey Night Eyes, which is a big spider residing in the underworld. And many of you may think, what? That's an old story. Why does he talk about that? Everybody knows Navrey and the way to get there, but I think that's not true. I met many noobs and I met some old players who never visited that place and never experienced one of the places with the nicest game design in the whole world of Ultima Online. If you ask me, this was a golden hour for the game designers of Ultima Online. First of all, the underworld is one of the nicest dungeons with the most interesting places. Second, Navrey is really interesting monster to fight. The way there is interesting. The strategies are interesting. And third, there is a nice drop down there, which most of us like. It's the Tangle half apron, which is really good for spellcasters, but for warriors also. So it's a place worth visiting, and I want to show you how to run there, especially because we did some public hunts in the recent weeks, and I always met people who said they wanted to join fights fighting Navrey, but they got lost down in the underworld. You can get lost there. It's not too easy to find the way, and the most important thing I want to show you today is how to get there, how to find the way. That's the most important thing for me today, so that people who have never visited that place can watch this video and find the way themselves, and I don't have to explain it, because explaining the way is not that easy. So first of all, I want to show you the way to get to Navrey, and after that I show you a short tactics how to one alternative how to kill her. There are many alternatives, but this is one. We will go to the underworld first, and the important thing is on my shard, which is Siege Peerless, the underworld is located at the Demon Temple. In most other the entrance to the underworld is located at the Demon Temple. Most other shards have different entrances. So if you want to go there, you find public runes. On Atlantic there is a public hole where you can enter. On Siege you have to go to the Demon Temple, but I think it's not that hard to get a rune to go there. After you have climbed the stairs of the Demon Temple, you find this black moon gate. You just can enter the entrance of the underworld, and I prefer to go there with my thieving template, because he has a ninja spell, which is animal form, and the animal form allows you to run in stealth mode in mount speed, which is really convenient if you want to find the way and if you don't want to waste too much time. So we went north from the entrance, and there is a hidden door by this wall here. You can see, you double click it and it will open. Takes a while. After that you can go down the stairs, and you have to open the next hidden wall. And after you have entered this little corridor, you have to walk north again, then to turn east and go through this little sparkling teleporter, which leads you directly to the entrance of the Stygian Abyss. If you go down there, you will land at one of the fire demon spawns at the western side of the abyss, but we have to go farther north, up this little stairs, and then east again, down those little stairs. We have to pass this bridge, which is a really nice place for dungeon fishing if you want to do that. And then we enter a goblin place where many goblins reside, which can be nasty if you are not hidden or invisible, or if you are not running around it. You don't have to stealth here, you can just run here, it's no problem, on a mount or flying as a gargoyle. But you should not fight this place because there's nothing to win. Um, Now they have tracked me. I just flee a while to get back into stealth. And now you see I'm running west. And after reached this corner north again, and now turning west again, passing Neville Brightwhistle, who is a nice non-player person. You can get a nice talisman if you accept his quest, so maybe worth watching. And you can run to the other side of the dungeon underworld if you use this teleporter, but that's not the place we want to go to. And next we go west, and if we have reached this little room here, I show you another place, this hidden little garden, this fountain, which will rest you if you die. I think every 10 minutes you can be rest there. Now, after we have reached this corner, we have to go very carefully through the spider spawn in southern direction, turning west again. We will meet a blood elemental, but we will leave it where it is. We will run over the next little bridge and reach the place where the sentinel spider, which is like a guardian of Navrey's lair, is living. This spider is a mini boss like the Mondan's Legacy mini bosses. You can kill it, you can get minor artifacts from it. It gives 2000 gold pieces. It's a nice fight, and it has two companions, always the two wolf spiders. Those three spiders and the other spiders too also drop a little golden coins, which are called lucky coins, and you can throw them into the fountain up here I have showed you, which will rest you too. And sometimes you get a couple of luck sandals. So that's a place that's really worth visiting, and I still know that many players don't know that place. This black hole is the entrance to Navrey Night Eye's lair. Sometimes you are lucky and she is perfectly positioned. As you can see, this is the big spider, which is living down in this area, and she has already taken some damage. I prepared the place today, and now I show you how to kill her the easiest way without wasting too much time. Down here are three pillars. Those three pillars which have white buttons. If you are able to click the buttons in the right direction in a speedy time, you can switch on rocks falling down on Navrey and dealing tons of damage. I will show you. You have to find out the right the right direction you have to run. The first column needs about 10 seconds. The second column has about a timer of 6 seconds, and the last only 4 seconds. So you have to really hurry to push them all in the right direction. And I hope I will be able to do it now with one try. Let's go. Now you see that was too fast. Okay, that was too fast again. Sorry. You really have to hurry. If you are too slow, like I think in this situation, the column will the button will get white again and nothing happens. So you have to try again. If you are successful, the button will take the same color as the column itself. It will get gray, and the rocks will fall on the spider. So next try. This was successful, and as you can see now, the rocks are falling down on her. If you are visible in this situation, she will web you with spider web and you can't move. That's not the best situation because you can't attack her, so better stay hidden after you push the button and let the rocks do their work. And after, oh, you can see, and after the rocks have dropped on her, she will eventually die or she will still live, and you can fight her. Fighting her is not that complicated if you want to avoid getting webbed or attacked by her. She has a very tough physical attack, and she can attack you with the poison. You can summon on her. I usually am using Colossus or like this big new Reaper, which can be casted from spell weaving. Um, Tamers are very successful here because they can let the pet tank. Whatever you want to do, you can do it. This boss is not too hard. You can solo it easily, and you have to know one thing. You can kill her without dealing one single damage point of damage on her just by pushing the buttons, and you will still be able to get your drop. The difference is just that the drop, in this case, let's say the Night Eyes glasses, the Tangle, or a 3.0 power scroll, transcendent scroll, will drop in the corpse and not in your backpack. And the loot is slightly better if you touch her. So this time I did not touch her myself. I just let the rocks do the work, and I can collect the loot from her. The corpse is now openly accessible to everybody because nobody got looting rights. That's no problem, but you can believe me, I did it more than 1,000 times. You will get your drop inside the corpse instead in your backpack, so you can do it completely without being in a dangerous situation and completely without inflicting one single point of damage, and still get your tangles and your glasses with the same drop rate. Usually it's far better to attack her, to drop your Colossus, or to let your dragons do the work, or go with a Dexter who has an armor ignoring weapon and is able to stay tough on her, so that you will do this faster than just waiting on the rocks to be accessible again. Usually you have to wait some minutes until the rocks get white again. You can do the next wave of damage in the next. I think you need 3 or 4 times rocks falling down on her to kill her without inflicting damage by yourself. And if you do it by yourself with a weapon or a dragon or a summon, it goes far easier and faster. One last hint, there are stone boots which prevent you from being webbed, which is a good idea, so that she will not be able to paralyze you and kill you while you are webbed. I have to go back to my little boy who seemingly woke up from his nap. I think I'm through with everything I wanted to tell you. And for all those who want to visit our public hunts on Siege Perilous, and we're planning to go to Navrey, please watch this video for learning the way running there. It's really important that I don't have to explain you. See you all, and thanks for watching.